Hello everyone, welcome back. Um, Today we're just gonna be finishing off Neon Nightmares. This will probably be a shorter one because this section of the game is a lot shorter, way easier to do, not nearly as tough, I don't think. So, so as you saw in the last episode, it said papers have been unlocked in story mode. So if we go back to phase 1 of story mode, something will change. Immediately you can see this piece of paper which says home and me, but it's backwards. Now we've changed our objective. We're not collecting the key pieces anymore, we're collecting pages. And these pages will only spawn one after another. Damn you, TV. But yeah, these pages will only, once you collect one, the next will appear, and so on. And they spawn in set locations, so you don't have to worry about the RNG screwing you over. This is more of a follow the trail, don't get caught sort of thing. Toys coming through. There's the mask. It's coming in here. The eyeball. I forgot about that. This spawns when the papers are active. Only when you pick up the first piece of paper. And it will drop you in a random location. Does not hurt you, just shoves eyes in your face. Damn it! It's really useful. The eyes are really useful a thing to have. It's not even gonna hurt you, it just saves your ass. You get spotted, teleport away. The eye will chase you down, but yeah, there it is. But once it sees you, it will slow down. It's in here. No, I don't want to be taken away. No! No! Let me go. I'm sliding away from it. I believe the next one. And the mask. Oh yeah, the good old shadow just appears now. I think I'm dead. They're all really aggressive. But yeah, the shadow appears as soon as you pick up the first one along with the eye. I thought this was easier, but it's actually kind of tough because you got so much coming at you straight away. But you can't, if you want, you don't even have to go for them. You can just go straight for the keys and just ignore and act like it's a normal playthrough. But now we have a map. Let's see if the shadow isn't in immediately. You can see the papers by the white dots on the screen. It's a tiny one next to the dead right now. I locked myself out. Come on, get me. Now we're over here. So we have to go back to that way. Dead is coming. I need this map. Sorry, buddy. Oh, he's got me. Computer lab. I think I'm dead. Yeah, I've been caught in the middle of the light. Yep. Yeah, he caught me while I was standing in that doorway with the light, so I was dead. I'm just gonna keep going at this. If I can't do it, do the usual of just watch the cutscene. We have a map as well. That is really good. The map twice now. Now where's the second one? It is out there. No! That was a rare death screen. Where it just cuts out early. I made that one like 10% chance to get. God damn it. That was a really good start as well. That was the map. Everything was in place. We know where the next piece is now anyway. I was not sure where I was going then. I'm not looking at these images. I'll show them on screen or something. Show what they are. Take a wild guess that the next one is through here. Where's the shadow? God damn it! You genius little box, you. But yeah, if you get overwhelmed, just look for the eye. It'll take you away. I believe we're going the right way now. Oh, it's over there now. I'm gonna be so careful with the shadow. No! Oh my god, the eye. Where am I? Okay, now I'm just gonna stand here and wait for the battery to come back. What was that? That was something there. It wasn't the shadow because I would have died if it was a shadow. Okay, we got enough. Take me somewhere. You took me nowhere. Thank you. I believe... There it is. Nope. Where is it? Where was the next page? Huh. Okay, catch me. I'm lost. Okay, the eye does kind of harm you at points. Okay, then the next one's actually through here, god damn it. Just tell me back here again. Okay, I'm just gonna stand here for a sec. Actually not in the light, because I'm right next to a light source there. I believe the last page is next to the fireplace, so all we're gonna do is get there. And it's like real close to where we are. Do not touch me. There it is, the last one. And it's the golden mask, it's a picture of him. I'll explain the story once we burn the pages. No, no, no! Oh my god! I couldn't run. And it saw me because of the light source. That sucks. That really sucks. But we finished it pretty much. We were right there. We did completely everything. We just got screwed over at the last second. So let's see what would have played if we actually touched the fireplace, because that's what you're supposed to do. It's vague, but it's the only source of fire there. So this is what would have happened if we touched it. Everything's on fire, and we seem to be back at that facility again. We're a lot shorter as well. Hello? Can you hear me? Can't run. Do you remember me? You set me free all those years ago. So I've come back to set you free too. I hope you can forgive me. I didn't mean to hurt anyone. I'm truly sorry. For now, and I will always protect you. So that was Neon Nightmares. Um, there's one last thing we haven't quite seen yet, and that is the childhood memories. This is something that can sometimes load upon death. So sometimes when you die, there's a chance that it may load this minigame. Simple, just platformer. Seems nice, like Stickman, Challenger it, fire, you know. A lot of fire. Touching that will send you away. Spikes. Alright, messed that up. Oops. God, I suck at this. It's not that difficult, really. I don't know if I'll play through all of it, but I'm just going to show you. You can hear some sort of droning sound. Angry faces. Damn it, the spike hit me. Alright. One last try at that. No, I don't want to do survival. We'll do that later. Alright, thank you. That wasn't mean. That spike ball just came out of nowhere. I think I just do this, yeah. More fire, more danger. How did I hit that? What the hell? Alright, so there's nothing special really about that. It's just a random mini game. But I should probably talk about the story, shouldn't I? So, hello everyone. Future Toast here. So originally I kind of just vomited out the story of the DOF of Neon Nightmares, but it didn't turn out so well. It was pretty poorly explained, so I've now written a little script which I can follow, so it'll be a little more cohesive. So we're gonna go through that now then. So the story of Neon Nightmares is rather fragmented. However, it can be pieced together through some context clues and stuff left in the game, but they're very vague, and I'm not surprised most people missed it. Also, things can get a little weird and complicated, so you have to just bear with me. But so I'm going to be going through the timeline in chronological order of when certain events happened, and I'll sort of explain and show pieces of it as we go through, so you can refresh your mind and say, "Oh, I don't remember this." I'll show you. All right. So first things first, the 7 pages that you collect during the true ending showcase what happened to the player character before the nightmare world and stuff like that. So the first drawing that you pick up is a child outside the house. That kid is the player character. And it just shows, general happy drawing, childlike drawing that I drew and paint in like 5 seconds. But the second drawing shows a shadowy figure above the child, and they're looking pretty scared. Um, the third shows the figure taking the child away from a burning house, and this is the same burning house that is shown in the intro cutscene when loading up the game. And the same shadowy figure can be seen if you brighten up the image a little bit. Furthermore, you may have noticed that the shadowy figure does appear in the nightmare world, and it manifests as the shadow, that nightmare. Um, so, like, certain real events can affect the events in the nightmare world, which you'll see a little bit more further on and stuff. So, the fourth image shows the child in a quote-unquote new room, which we later find out, and I'll explain, is actually a laboratory or a secret underground organization sort of thing. Um, a toy bear can be seen in the image that also appears in the nightmare world as well. Same faceless, weird-looking toy bear, and you can find it in a couple places. The fifth image shows a syringe labeled Dream Juice, which is a pretty lame name, but it's a child, so we can let it slide. And that quote unquote Dream Juice ties into the nightmare world, and it's this syringe drug, whatever it is, I don't know what to call it. It evokes nightmares pretty much. I also mentioned that it's sort of like this underground organization. Some of you who follow the lore of other stuff I've done, you may be thinking, oh, it's Neo Solution. It isn't. It's some completely different, unnamed third party. So it's not. It's none of the other DOF related characters yet, at the very least. Sixth image, simple enough. It just says it's not real. It's a dream, you know. And the seventh image is the golden mask. And that is because that is the first nightmare, the first thing that this character saw. So these different images show the sort of prologue to how the player character is in the situation they're in, since they were kidnapped and experimented on. So the next part in the timeline is a piece of gameplay, and that is the golden mask scenario. Since that is the first nightmare or first experiment that the character went through. So, as you see at the end of it, the Golden Mask tries to escape from the Nightmare World, but it didn't go so well because the Golden Mask was defeated or killed or slain by some unknown force and thrown back into the Nightmare World as just a regular mask, not a haunted, creepy one like it is. And you can still find the Golden Mask in the story mode scenario, which actually takes place afterwards, and you can find it under one of the beds as just a regular lifeless mask. So, speaking of the story mode scenario, that is afterwards, but it's a significant time skip. It's like a 2-3 year time skip between that first night to this night, which is actually the last night of the experimentation. All right. So when you compare the two areas, they are laid out the same with similar areas, but you see in the golden mode, it's a little cleaner. Everything's pretty normal looking. And then in the story mode, it's like decaying, everything's breaking, like things are clipping into the ground. This nightmare world is breaking down, it's deteriorating. As well, more nightmares have appeared as well. So, on the subject of the nightmares, there are some text documents you can find on the walls in the story mode area. In the golden mode area, they do exist, but they don't say the same thing. They say welcome, and that's it. But in story mode, they detail a few other nightmares and a few other patients that are found. So it's sort of further hinting towards this science experiment thing of them experimenting with nightmares on people. So they'll be on the screen. You can pause and read them. They are there's a lot to them, and they detail quite a few interesting things. So for example, one of the nightmares, the dead or the skeleton, whatever you want to call it, it symbolizes grief, and the player character is grieving over the loss of their parents to that fire that happened several years earlier. But yeah, a few others if you want to read them. There's also newspaper clippings located around the nightmare world, which detail how a quote unquote how a person saved a child's life. I say quote unquote saved. This is actually a manifestation of a lie that the shadowy figure told the protagonist since he says that he saved them and is protecting them, even though it's pretty obvious that they're using this child for their own gain. There's also a few instances of this shadowy figure berating the child and reminding them that the house that burned down was their fault, or that's what they say at least. So yeah, I should probably say that the this organization, their goal is to try and make nightmares real, which, yeah, this is where things got to get a little weird. So anyway, moving on. Afterwards is the amalgamation or the amalgam event. So after the player is able to escape through the door using all the key pieces, they can find themselves in another area. Or it seems like it's a different area, but it's actually they've just looped back. But everything's really starting to decay. Like everything's breaking down, things are floating, things are distorting. The nightmares that were there before have sort of merged together to form this one super nightmare of sorts, which is the amalgam. God, saying this out loud, it's so stupid and weird. I kind of like it. Okay, so after the player is able to escape this even more distorted nightmare world, things really start to break down as it starts to collapse, and it crushes the amalgam, as you see, and defeats all of those nightmares in the process. So that's it. That's the last night. It's over. So after that, the player character wakes up, and the events that happen in the true ending happen then. So they wake up, and everything's on fire. And then some weird, mysterious voice speaks to them saying that they're sorry. So this is the point where things get even weirder because this player character has an aspect, and this aspect is the ability to create nightmares slash dreams and bring them into the real world. And the thing that is talking to them is a sentient fire that they created back when they burnt down their house on accident when they were younger. Yeah, so it's the shadowy figure didn't actually burn down the kid's house like you may have thought. It was actually the kid who dreamt up a fire that became real. And this fire is sentient and is a living thing. Yeah. So the shadowy figure was actually researching this kid because of this aspect, and then kidnapped them when they accidentally burned down their own house. Um, God, it gets so stupid. Um, so that fire that burnt down the house that the kid created is also sentient, and as a result, it came to rescue the kid from these kidnappers, and pretty much destroy the entire lab in the process, and killed the shadowy figure as well. So, so originally, this is a bit of gameplay stuff. Originally, this gameplay segment was going to be way longer and have a lot more involvement in it, but I just couldn't be bothered because I was nearing the end of development, and I just couldn't be bothered to do anything cool anymore. I was getting fed up with working on the game. I wanted to work on the other project, which turned out to be Tools of Fortune. But originally this segment was going to have the fire manifest as a humanoid figure called the Blaze, and it was going to help them escape by fighting off the security droids and clearing a path. But yeah, that was just scrapped. I wish I did it because it would have been really cool, but I I think it's fine the way it is. Right, so after that, 20 years pass. I should state that when they escaped, it happened in 1988 when they were about when the character is about 7 years old, and then 20 years later it's 2008 and the player character is 28 years old. So they are now an adult, and they decide to return to the lab to gather in evidence for a report, case, investigation, whatever it is. I didn't quite decide what happened to them, so they go in, steal some data and stuff, but they're stopped by the by semi functional like droid security droid thing. But as you see, it gets set on fire, and it's because that the blaze, quote unquote, that living nightmare is still protecting them. I guess they don't manifest because I didn't change it, but I probably might be retcon now because I do like the idea of it manifesting as a humanoid fire. But yeah. So that's it then. So it's a story about a child that gets kidnapped because they have the ability to make dreams real, and they're experimented on and experimented on until they break free because the nightmare world starts to break down. They're saved by something that just caused them pain in the past, and as a result, they grow up and yeah, it's pretty weird, really. There's no real conclusion to it, but to be honest, I would consider this story canon to the Doors of Fortune universe in a weird way because, well, aspects are involved. That's a first. Um, and to be honest, I would kind of like for the player character to reappear at some point in the story, not like soon, not in Doors of Fortune, like some other storyline in the future, because I have a lot planned. Some of the future storyline maybe, because if they reappeared, they could make for a pretty interesting antagonist. Like probably like final boss levels of antagonist, because the ability to create nightmares into a physical thing is pretty powerful and would be pretty cool for an antagonist to have. Don't know how. There'd have to be some change from how they became like a reporter to this crazed villain, but I can make it work and it'd be pretty interesting. So that does it for that, and let's return back to the regular video. Hope you enjoyed this series. Actually, before we go, let's I can't quit from here. Let's after before we go, let's do a quick survival mode playthrough while we're here. May as well. Otherwise, this video would have been real short. It's padded out a little bit with a good old survival run. Alright. So, these are my best scores apparently. Apparently I played it on this PC. Oh yeah, I did, because I finished the game on it. So we're just going to do... we'll do medium. See if we can beat these scores. So with survival mode, it's just see how long you can last. There are little pickups everywhere. They'll give you different things. This red one will give you points, I believe. Gave me a certain amount of points here. So really, you just want to run around collecting as much as you can, survive as long as you can. Simple as. Different power-ups do different things. This one here, it will give you something random. It can either take away or give. It took away points. Not good. But we have a 2 times multiplier here. Double our points. Oh, another one, please double. It added. Yes, it gave us 300. Oh yeah, these battery power up. Nice. Oh, the map spawned. Don't know what the eye does. Oh, it teleports you like the eye actually does. Oh, there's new sections to the map as well. See, it's a lot bigger. I think more things spawn in as time goes on. Like, I think at first it was just the maps, but then TV spawned in. Everything else spawned in. So we have the map now, so we can try and survive for longer. Then this refills stamina. Yep. Pretty useful. So the mask is over there. Anything in here? I don't think so. What's this? What's this one I'm gonna do? Gave us 400. Go away. I want the star. I think the golden mask can also spawn in. No, 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 no. Oh boy. Star just gives you points. Nothing cool. I want the stamina one. Oh, the lag. I think something else just spawned. If only we had the map. I think a new one will respawn. I think a new one spawns when you lose it. Nope. More stamina. Oh, bless me. Oh, this area's opened up now. And now it's turned into this from the previous section. Oh, we just teleported. Diamond. It's 1,000 points. Red coin. Another good few points. What's through here? Yeah, this area is also open. Got a lot of points. I can't remember what my record was. Yeah, now we're in the amalgam area, or a version of it. Where if you go into that light, how much you can do? Another eye. What on earth? It's like tiny cubes. Oh, the eye's here. What are you gonna do? Oh, doubled, I think. No, it didn't. Let's double these points. This was supposed to be the Halloween area. This is what it was going to be like. But as you can see, never came to pass. Okay, I'm going to collect this diamond because that gives you a lot of points. Then the shadows behind there. Another stamina. Yep. Let's double these. See, this is supposed to be the Halloween area. That's what it was supposed to be like. We got so many points. I don't think we got nearly as many. I think the amalgam can also spawn. But we don't want that. I think insane mode spawns everything at once. Like everything's immediately just there. Star. I don't think we've actually seen the kill animation for the shadow. I might show that off. Does this... No, let's test. Does this light work? No. Doesn't set off an alarm. So once I'm ready to give up, I will just run into the shadow. No items here. Nothing here. No golden mask yet, unless there is. There's the shadow, let's end this. There he is, let's go. Creepy. Right, but yeah, that's Neon Nightmares. As you can see, the custom mode is left here. I didn't remove it. Oh well. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I will see you guys for the next episode of whatever series I do next, whatever game I do next. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I'll probably do another spooky game since I'm putting this out in October. But yeah, see you for the next one.